So this is our Jupyter notebook. So now we will create a new Python file, Python notebook. Okay, now click on select. Now first we will create arrays in NumPy. So we will discuss how to create array in NumPy, how to dimensions of array, and how many types of array we can create. Okay, so creating an array. What is creating NumPy array? To create a NumPy array, you can use the following np.array function. For example, import but before it you can use pip install numpy. It will install the NumPy library in your system. Okay, so requirement satisfy, it means it is already installed in my system. Now we will use this library by using import command. So import numpy as means alias, okay, as np, and then create a variable a equal to and then your function array, and then 1 2 3 4 pass a list, and then print a. So this is parenthesis inside parenthesis. Now you can check the type of this variable. So type of a, which is numpy nd array, it means one dimensional array. Okay, you can also create array like this. Import numpy as np x equal to 1 2 3 4, and then create another variable y equal to np dot array and pass x, and then print your y. So this is also array. Now how to check that it is array or not? So how to check is it array or not? So we can use type function, print type of y. So it is numpy array. Now creating array by user input. So we can also create array by taking input from user. So how to create array by taking user input? So first create a empty list. This is our empty list, and then use for loop for I in range 1 comma 5, and then this is your input inp, and take input from user, and we want to take integer number from user. Enter the values, Okay, now use append function, append method, which is in list, and then your input variable, and then print your np.array function, and then pass list. Now 1 2 3 4. So this is your array 1 2 3 and 4. Now you can also check the type of this array, print type of L. So it is class list because first this empty list is a list. Okay, now dimensions in array. So how many dimensions in array? So one dimensional array, two dimensional, three dimensional, and the last one is higher dimensional arrays. First, one dimensional array. How to create one dimensional array? np dot array, and then 1 2 3 4, print y. Now use ndim function to check the dimensions of the array. Print, or directly you can use y.ndim. So this is one dimensional array. Now create two dimensional array, create a variable, and then np.array, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So you can directly check that this is one dimensional array, because here are two list brackets. It means this is two dimensional array, and here are also two list brackets. Now add 2 and add 2.ndim. So this is two dimensional. Similarly, you can create three dimensional array, np.array, 5 6 7 8, comma 9 10 11 12, and this is three list brackets. So this is three dimensional array. Now how to create multi-dimensional? Multi-dimensional or higher dimensional array. So array equal to np.array, and then pass your list 1 2 3 4, and then this is endmin function, and endmin function create multi-dimensional array, or you can create any dimensional of array using endmin function. So everyone, there are difference between endim and endmin. Okay, endim is used to check the dimension of the array, So this is our 10-dimensional array. You can count the list bracket or you can directly check array.nd main function, and then this is ndim. So this is your 10-dimensional array. So what is this dimensions of array? Okay. Now give the heading create NumPy arrays with random numbers. So we can also create NumPy arrays by passing random function. So the first function is rand, second function is rand n, third is rand f. These are functions which is used to create random numbers or generate random numbers. So this is first, this is second, and this is third, and this is fourth. Okay, everyone. Now rand function, the function, this is our rand function. The function is used to generate a random value between 0 to 1. So 0 to 1. And random, the function is used to generate a random values close to 0. This may return positive or negative numbers as well. So this is close to 0 and may return positive or negative numbers as well. What is random function? The function for doing random sampling in NumPy. It returns an array of specified shape, fills it with random floats in the half open interval like this. Float number 0.0, 1.0 and half open interval. And the last function, which is randint function. So this function is used to generate a number between a given range. So it generate a number between a given range. Now let's look the code. First random rand. Okay, so import your NumPy library as np and then create variable where, and then np dot random function dot rand, and pass the value 4 and print your variable. So this is your random generated number array. And for 2D array, so var1 dot var1 equal to np dot random dot rand and 2 comma 5 and then var1. So what is this? 2 refers? 2 refers the row and 5 refers the columns. So there are 5 columns, 1, 2, 3, and this is 4 and this is 5, and 2 rows, 1, and this is our second row. So row comma column. Row your horizontally axis and column your vertically axis. Now second function, which is rand n. So it is close to 0 and maybe written positive and negative number also. For example, create variable var2 and np.random.randn and pass the value 5. We want to generate 5 number, then print var2 and this is your 5 number array. Now the third function, which is randf. So randf function give the value float values and in open intervals. For example, create a variable var3 np.random.randf and then var3. So something went wrong because this is ranf, not ranf. So this is your number and there are 4 elements, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now the last function, which is randint. It is used to generate integer numbers. For example, var4 equal to np.random. First zoom the screen and then random.rand and int. It's your function name. And then what is the syntax? First you need to pass minimum value and then maximum value and then total values. Okay, so this is the syntax. For example, var4 equal to np.random.rand int and then suppose 5 is our minimum value and 5 to 20 and then how many values we want, so 5 values. Now print var4. So in this way you can generate random numbers. And what about if you want to generate two-dimensional array like this? So again run this code and just create a variable var4 equal to np.random.randint and then 5 comma your maximum value. So the maximum value is not included here, 20 is not included here, and then 5, but this 20 can also include because maximum and minimum. So now what we have to do, pass the row and then your column. We want to show 5 columns as this code. Where is our code? So this is random.rand function. In this way you can also create 2D arrays. Now print 4 and this is your array. You can also check the dimensions of this array. So it has 2 dimensions. So okay everyone, alright, that you have hopefully understood what is these functions, creating arrays in NumPy and dimensions in NumPy. So please take a closer look to this code, and this is very important code because we use in mostly integer numbers. So okay, and this code also, there are 4 types of random functions in NumPy. And then these are dimensions of array. So 1 dimensional, 2 dimensional, 3 and higher dimensional.